You are live. Hello. You are live on Talk for Dodge with Todd McCubbin and Jeremiah Condon and Mr. Troy Schroeder. Well, hello. Take over, Todd.
Yeah, there you go.
You've got a raspy voice.
Yeah,
I do. I woke up with it.
No good, man.
Don't know what's wrong with it.
Need some rest.
yeah. You should go back to
There's
bed.
no time for sleep. You get all the sleep you need when you're dead.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy in life.
Nothing wrong
We've
with that.
been living by that.
Yeah.
No, so a year or so ago we had a live with Troy, and it went over really well. A lot of people really enjoyed it. As we're getting back into things and starting this all up again, we thought, we should probably have Troy back on because it was a lot of fun, and I don't even remember what we talked about.
It was a lot of fun, and the reception was going bad.
Yeah.
And it was going bad, and we had to hang up with you. And it was right when it was getting good. And
Yeah.
I still wonder about those snakes.
About the snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got a few of those. People tend to be creeped out by snakes and stuff, but that's my my breakaway from reality, right? Like we were talking about jobs and things like that. So I have a little snake room in the house where I go get to enjoy myself and get away from wife and work and all that fun stuff. So
what do? Just go sit in the middle of the room? And
I
let
do
them crawl
pretty
all over
much.
you?
I don't do that.
It's like Indiana Jones.
It's like Indiana Jones.
Can you do
Yeah.
that if we were to?
I would probably line that up.
I'll
Yeah,
get some
just lay there
plexiglass
and-
and we'll. Do you have poisonous snakes?
I don't, man. That's dangerous.
Is it legal to have poisonous
I
snakes?
think you can in Iowa if you permit. Yep. If I
You got to
remember
tell the
right.
state.
Yeah. You got
None of their business.
right. Yeah. Stay out of our business, state. Yeah. I believe you can have venomous and things like that in Iowa, but you do have to get a permit. You get inspected, I think, and things like that. But I'm not messing with that stuff. That's dangerous. So
So you have a whole bunch of gardener snakes?
I just have ball pythons. They're the small pythons. They're not going to eat anybody. They're not going to kill your dog or anything like that. So they're pretty tiny.
What about a cat?
It'd have to be like a small kitten, like maybe the runt.
The runt kitten.
The runt kitten.
The runt kitten can get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, well, that could help the cat population.
Yeah, cats are a big problem in Florida.
I
If
can
you
imagine.
want, a tidbit of unuseful information.
Spend a lot of time in Florida, do you?
I do, and they kill more wildlife than anything in Florida. Cats are bad.
Cats are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on in Fort Dodge?
That's a good question for you guys. You're in the know. I don't find out anything about what's going on in Fort Dodge.
Well, you're on the Fort Dodge
Never?
Community School Foundation, right?
I am. Yeah.
What's new with that?
I know that we have like an alumni dinner. I think I don't know if it's new, but it might be new or back new. I'm not sure if they did that a while ago, but Nick had brought up having an alumni dinner. And so that's next month, like middle of the month, I think. And they're basically like people that were like former board members and things like that. They're going to invite, have a little dinner and talk about what's going on, I think, in foundation. And so that'll be fun. Yeah.
Okay. And you guys had a big event this summer.
Yeah.
Frenzy, what do you raise money for? What does that money go towards?
Yeah. So basically, the short story, this is probably a much better question for Nick, and he would probably be more educated about how that response is. But, short story or short answer would be, things like when teachers have a request, like my brother Johnny teaches at the middle school, and he wanted to add some exercise bikes, and that's not necessarily fits in, their general fund or whatever fund they can pull things from, right? So he can submit through a process. They submit, a request form basically, and we can go through those and okay as many as we can and try to fund, things that help, obviously the teachers and the school and the kids. And so that's kind of the short answer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, that's a big project. And
yeah,
he's just saying that's
fun.
alum.
I was going to say,
for this guy, I really appreciate that.
Yeah. And they have a foundation as well. You sit on that?
Nope.
No? Well, maybe
do not.
Synod should call you.
Well,
Oh.
Jenny sits on the school board.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So-
All right. Yeah, you don't want to be both
Your
on a
fault.
board. You guys might tango or something.
I know. We have enough
Mhm.
things to tango over at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
kids at home make a difference.
Oh man. Yeah. Mhm.
So how's picture taking going?
It's been busy. I really, COVID last year, not that we're not having it this year, but obviously 2020 and rolling into 2021, there was a lot of just unanswered questions really of how things were going to go, and our year's been pretty normal. Seniors went really well. We just wrapped most of that up. I usually get a couple of stragglers, kind of winter, springtime, family portraits. We just finished a lot of, daycare stuff, and we're now into like high school sports, middle school sports. So that's kind of what we do this time of year. And then I don't do anything in January and February much. It's
Go to
pretty cool.
Florida.
I could try to go to
see
Florida.
cats.
Yeah, try to get rid of some cats. People are down there catching Burmese pythons. They should be catching cats. That's just my opinion, by the way.
Because the cats are the source of the pythons getting bigger.
Probably, yeah. And then the cats eat little lizards and birds and cool wildlife. I don't know why I'm talking about this.
Go get your cats spayed and neutered today.
Yes, yeah. Florida.
Bob Barker.
Yeah. That's funny.
It's like The Price is Right.
Mhm.
My uncle in Arizona would trap cats all the time.
Really?
Yeah, in the backyard, and in Arizona, it's free to take them to the vet. Like
Okay.
the government pays for it or whatever. So he would just trap cats and go and have them spayed and neutered, and then let them go.
That's
And he
interesting.
just did it all the time.
Well, he should go to Florida.
Yeah, it'd be
Just
fun.
Send them there.
Mm-hmm.
I have one live trap. We can go and
Yep, I'll borrow him one. I've got one.
there you go. Then we'll have two.
Start a little enterprise down there. Jeremiah's uncle's cat catching enterprise.
We're gonna have to find a way to make money off this because
Mhm.
it sounds like you could drop them off for free, but there's no.
Yeah, I need to make some money somehow.
Well, you need to live.
Yeah.
We're not asking for much. I mean,
Right? Yeah.
Staying down by the river is fine.
Yeah.
Or next to Disney World.
Oh, yeah.
I did see in the local news that Godfather's is reopening.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
January.
We're trying. We're
Going naming. No date yet.
not naming a date. In the paper,
Yeah.
they put
Because if I say
spring.
January 1st right
Yeah.
now, I bet you the line will start.
Yeah, the
December
line will
31st.
start.
The night
still.
before, yeah, I might be one of those first few people.
Construction starts on January 3rd. It's just a wild card to see
All
how
right.
long.
We've been
construction
missing our
takes.
taco pizza.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Father's has the best taco pizza.
Yeah, I really enjoy Godfather's Pizza, and Todd, it's weird, right? Because you own part of Shiny Top, and you guys have great pizza as well. But Godfather's is where it's at, man. I'm
It
excited
is.
that it's coming back.
It's just a solid pizza.
Good stuff.
It is. It's
Yeah.
Well, they've been
Yeah.
doing it for years, and they've had
Mhm.
a lot of time to get that recipe down and the toppings and
Mhm.
yeah. Jordan and Desmond just got back from Godfather School in
All right.
Omaha. So
What's that like? I want to hear about that.
Yeah.
He needs to come do an interview
You
about it.
basically work in a
So
restaurant for
Godfather
free
School
for
is
3
like,
weeks.
is Al Pacino like one of
Yeah.
the instructors? Because that
Yeah.
would be
Maybe.
awesome.
That would be
awesome.
That would be
They
I
got to
go
meet
to
the
Godfather
Godfather,
School.
so
Yeah.
I'll try to. If I can find the picture, I'll put it up in the comments on
All
one
right.
of these, and you can
All right.
see Jordan and Desmond with the Godfather
I like it.
in Omaha.
That sounds like fun.
We're going to try to schedule the grand opening around a day he can be here, so
All right.
we'll get him here, and then maybe some of the old employees from the old Godfathers would want to come be here for
Yeah.
that too. Maybe Betsy will come. Betsy, if you
Betsy,
hear this, you need
if
to be
she
here.
doesn't, we're gonna tango. Mhm.
Here you go. Troy said he'll come get you.
Yeah, I'll come get you.
And he's a big, strong, tough guy.
I'm
Yes,
not.
look at
I'm
him.
fat and out of shape, but I
Round's
appreciate
a
that.
shape.
Round is a shape. Correct.
Around us.
Yeah, yeah. With Godfather's coming back, can we get Zeb's burgers?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the recipe for my
Ooh,
Zeb sauce.
yeah.
Mm,
You should sell that.
I should.
Mhm.
we should find a place to put that.
Maybe you could put it on pizza.
It was good. I had people that asked
Oh,
me for
Nate,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. I've always wanted Shiny Top to have burgers so that I could. But that's a lot of stuff to do. Like we don't have to get into that.
That's really expensive.
Hmm. Just to get Troy a burger.
Yeah, it didn't work out too well for me.
That's all right.
It was started
Yeah,
to, and then
it-
just
it
life
was.
got in the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it while you had it.
For all you restaurant owners out there, it's a tough business.
Mhm.
Congrats to all of you that
Yeah.
continue to push on that because we need them. We need restaurants to thrive in our community so we can eat lunch every day.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Man, I eat out 2 or 3 times a day. Me and Lisa don't cook at home very rarely.
When's the last time you cleaned your oven?
I don't know if I've never cleaned it.
Have you ever used it?
I use it in the winter because if I'm being really lazy and don't want to grill in the winter,
You put a
I'll do
frozen
the-
pizza on?
no, I'll do like a what do I call it? A cast iron, whatever, skillet, pan, whatever. And I get it up to like 500 degrees and I throw a steak in there, right? It's like simmers and I flip it really quick. and then I put it right back in there and I cook it for like 7 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, it works really well. Like medium, and I have a steak. Right.
My best frozen pizza stories when the kids were little, and I was just after I got divorced, I learned how to cook pizza in we always used a pizza pan. And
Sure.
I'm like, I don't want to do dishes. So I taught the kids how to cook a pizza where you just take the plastic off and you slide the pizza onto the rack off the cardboard. And then when you're done, you take a fork and put it back on the cardboard and cut it with the thing, and you don't dirty a single dish. It's one fork you dirty eating a whole pizza. It's great.
Yeah.
Or you just put a pizza stone in there and let it sit there for 5 years.
I actually had a pizza stone on the smoker for like 6 months.
I-
We would cook frozen pizzas on the smoker.
I helped a buddy shingle his house, and when I say I helped, me and Lisa offered to like make food.
So you watched.
And so we went into his house and opened up his oven, and his ex-wife had left like a sheet of cookies in there that were still on there. I mean, it could have been in there. He was like, dude, this could have been in there for a couple years. Like,
Were they good?
no, they looked like they were like, I think maybe they were in there too long to begin with. And instead of just taking out, she just shut the oven off and left
walked
them
away.
in there. Yeah.
So I
It
heard
was
Is
pretty
that
funny.
grounds for divorce? You're like, oh,
That
I
might have
burned
been
the
it.
cookies, so
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
going to turn the
I'm
oven
out.
off and leave.
Yeah.
I
Outta
heard a guy defrosted some pork in his microwave, but he never ever used his microwave.
Oh.
And then he got a call and he went out somewhere. And like 5 days later, there was a smell and they couldn't figure it out. And they were like pulling everything out of the kitchen and whatever. And 2 weeks went by and they finally opened the microwave and there's like worms and stuff in there.
Oh, the whole microwave would just,
Yep, the
To
whole
the
microwave
trash.
went.
Throw it away.
yep.
No, we go through a lot of crappy houses, the ones where somebody just destroyed it and it sits for 6 months. And the first
Yeah.
rule of looking through a house like that is don't open the fridge.
Don't open it. Oh
Yeah.
my
Just take the
gosh.
fridge
Throw it
out, put
away.
it in the dumpster.
Duct tape it shut.
Yeah.
And when you're watching it, or when you're going through the house, you're like, don't open that fridge. And somebody always does.
Ooh.
And the whole house stinks. And you're
Mhm.
like, I told you, don't open the fridge.
I
You
was
need
with
a-
Lois
like
in
a-
a foreclosure and she opened the refrigerator and I was standing right there and I almost
Yeah.
hurled everywhere.
Oh, that
That
sounds
was
horrible.
the worst thing. that
Yeah.
I've ever
It is terrible.
experienced.
Yeah. That does not sound good.
But when you guys bought Shiny Top, I was the listing agent. There was a cooler that may have been sitting there for 10 years
Hmm?
and I opened it. And
There's some
holy
Different
cow.
activities, at the former Shiny Top
Yeah.
business. So
I still want my pole back.
you want the pole back?
I don't know who got it.
I wonder. You could probably dig into it and find out who has the pole.
I have some ideas. Somebody said they saw it go through Sparky's auction house about a year before I bought Shiny
Really?
Top, so
That's interesting.
I'd have to call Sparky.
I photographed a wedding where like an uncle built like a stripper pole
Activity
as
pole.
a gift, an activity
Stumpy.
pole.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's a strange gift from your uncle.
Hey,
Like, that's a really strange gift.
Uncle Steve, thanks for the activity
Yeah,
pole.
thanks for getting us a pole. I don't know.
Just trying to get some exercise in.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's good
Yeah.
exercise.
Just trying to make the honeymoon a little more exciting.
Yeah. Can we take that in our bag or carry on?
Awesome. Well, as always, Troy, it's fun talking to you. And just like Seinfeld, it's the show about nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's learned something today.
That's right.
I don't know.
There's a cat problem in Florida, people.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could do a 15-minute segment of like useless facts.
Oh, let's
That
do
would
it.
be fun.
Yeah, there's got to be a ton of stuff on Google. Maybe you like poll people like when you're out talking, right? And you just write down a fact that they know. And
What's the one where they tell dad jokes back and forth, and if you laugh, you get a point?
oh,
We could do that.
we could
That'd
do
be
that.
fun.
Yeah.
You know,
I got
Lisa
some
likes to tell
great
dad
dad
jokes.
jokes.
Yeah. Can you tell us one?
I'll tell you one. And maybe I already said this one on the show. But you know a little bit about the Titanic, right?
Sure.
Did you know that the pool on the top of the Titanic still has water in it?
Can I tell one in memory of Nate?
Jeez. Yes.
How do you sell a deaf guy a tractor? Want to buy a tractor?
These are so bad.
A ham sandwich walked into a bar. The bartender said, "We don't serve food."
I'm definitely not gonna. I'm not gonna lose.
You got
the
one,
laugh
come on.
Like this, I do. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
What?
Supplies. Yeah, that's my only joke.
Only joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, a jumper cable walks into a bar. Bartender says, "You better not start anything here."
Oh my God.
They're great. I
So
know
bad.
them all.
Oh, yeah,
They're
we're
so
gonna do
bad.
dad jokes.
I have little kids, so it's
Yeah.
We'll do that next time
Yeah.
we don't have a guest. We'll tell dad jokes back
Tell
and forth
dad
to keep
jokes.
track. We'll-
Yes.
all right.
I like it.
All right.
That's good.
Well, I think that's good for today. And in the words of Bob Barker, have your pet spayed and neutered
In Florida.
in Florida, Iowa too.